I'm finna play Caleb for the first time. Let me see how it goes.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports.
Actually, he's on
in
the
this
team.
game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now here's Rivers. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. 5 on the clock. Howard misses. And here's Johnson outside. And it's Gay with the rebound. Inside.
So what I did was I made some of the generated players trash. Well, a lot of them, a lot of the young ones, and I made real NBA players good. Because I'm tired of playing against all generated players. Like I didn't go back to this era.
This one for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Play against
Greg, I for one am excited to witness this game unfold.
Play against all the generated players.
Selfless teams in the league going head to head.
And nobody on either team gets greedy, right?
There's one right there, so I didn't get everybody, I guess. I'll get it back.
They're looking for the extra task, and if they don't have a good look, they're not afraid to get
basically the younger players will stay in the league longer and they progress. Hopefully,
Los Angeles picked up 3 with
I just got to do something about the salary cap. I don't know how the salary cap is
work yet. Houston.
Worst case scenario, I just turn off the salary cap.
And the dunk by Bryant.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
I just don't want a bunch of super teams.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson, the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Rivers surveying the D. Ryan against Griffin, and it's Griffin with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Johnson
White comes to the paint, but I want to dunk on you.
Time from Griffin. He is a solid passer out of the front court.
White and Caleb is crazy.
Over the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
With Rudy Gay.
Pass to Houston. Here is Howard. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Howard, the pass to Rivers.
I think Dwight Howard 99 on.
And the 3-ball is good.
He got a great look and made
sure Howard
it didn't go to waste.
Picked by Griffin. Johnson finds Griffin. Shoots the 3. And there's Johnson.
I also think I gave him
on the assist by Griffin.
I gave Dwight Howard to where he's going to be 99 overall this week. Is he already 99 overall? Yeah, no. Yeah, I made it where he's going to eventually be 99 overall. Well,
he's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
So it's the Clippers now, after the basket by Minnesota. Livingston kicks to Griffin. Pass to Johnson. No good. Shot missing.
You scared of Dwight?
By Howard. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Houston. 12 points his last outing.
I'm going to go to every team and do it.
Here's Rivers.
And I made sure I get the contracts too with the I make them trash. So
the Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Griffin in position, throws down
so the teams don't have the contracts so they can
the timing of
hopefully
Griffin
retire.
Really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for
well,
when
I'm
to
not going to do
leave
it
the
this
floor
2K.
on these
I don't know how long I'm playing this 2K. I don't know when the next one comes out. The next 2K, I'm definitely creating. Well, me and my brother are going to definitely do that is draft classes without auto-generated players.
Clippers making a change here. Smart's checked in.
And let's check out the numbers
for
Brian. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's around 30 points per clip, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Johnson. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, great lob.
Don't be scared of Dwight. He's not like that.
Feed that big man.
The Timberwolves trail.
Hey, look, it's supposed to be like a bucket getter.
Griffin with the steal.
But for some reason, he hasn't been that.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a battle inside and through all.
It's supposed to be like he can make he can score on all three levels. He's like one of those type of bigs. Not like an elite scorer, but he's just a person that's gonna take over. He's a dog. Like a Kevin Garnett.
Out of the way when Howard has some
That's what I tried to make him like.
A vicious dunk.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Basket counts. Griffin's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Bryant. Another key contributor to that nice win
I
against the
gotta
Lakers.
fix him because he should not be doing
shoot.
that.
Here's Houston. Johnson with the block.
Tracking
should
that
be getting-
ball
he should be getting
all
to
the
the
way. Strong defense at the rim.
Griffin sets the screen for Johnson. Back to Griffin. And the rejection
And doing
by
stuff like that.
Bryant.
He's a straight glass cleaner.
Pass to Houston. Timberwolves passing it around. Howard, the pass to Bryant. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 6 points for the Cobra.
He's one of those
I'm like,
guys
no
who
post
just
moves. I need to
knows
get
how
him
to
post moves.
generate offense.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. For the Clippers, Albus Bertans checks in for Thompson. Mirotic comes in for Griffin. And it's Henry in for DeJuan Summers. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Carter Williams comes in for Austin Rivers. Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Carter Williams.
I put Carter Williams. I made him good.
Bryant with a screen for Carter Williams. And finished off by Bryant.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Johnson. 35 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
So it's Minnesota now, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bryant, that's for 2. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff he's supposed to do.
Mirotic, a screen on game. Johnson dishes to Mirotic. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Carter Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 4. 2K Sports, and we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look, Johnson checked in for Jody Meeks.
Just saw the action that we had for Trevor Fields in South Carolina and thought.
Minnesota with the ball.
Carolina, we have one of the closest young stars.
Rivers passes to Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's Johnson outside. Minnesota with the rebound.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Houston. And such a nice move to make the basket work. He's got 5.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Johnson outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Rivers.
Oh, he got
Austin
fancy.
Rivers. I made him. I think he's gonna. I think I upgraded him to the 90 overall. Upgrade.
This game open.
And I like it. I mean,
He's
some
supposed to
coaches
be like
might want to see just a sure-handed lay in there,
I don't know. I lost
but
that.
for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Bryant. Three-pointer. Not as good in the Los
wasn't doing that on my
Angeles.
team.
Cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Rivers.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Clippers on the break. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Bryant over Griffin. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bryant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Rivers. Clock at 6. And Bryant gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And the Clippers call time here. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Bertans. Mirotic comes in for Griffin. Juan Summers, he's checked in for Xavier Henry. And it's Livingston in for Marcus Smart. Timberwolves also changing it up. Howard comes in for Yao. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Jared Dudley. Now Rivers. He has 5. Bryant inside. Mirotic is there. A beautiful reverse layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's Rivers. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The shot by Bryant, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Johnson outside. Back to Mirotic. And finished off by Mirotic.
Yeah, Mirotic's
That was
going
a
to take
great
advantage
pickup
of
right
that
there.
kind of positioning every time he gets it. You can't give it to him.
And so
I haven't decided if I was doing the same thing I did for the league for my team.
They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Johnson outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gay passes to Rivers. Now Bryant. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
What a finish against contact. He definitely earned that bucket.
Mirotic the screen. Johnson dishes to Mirotic. And plenty of contact
defense
on the
stuff out.
shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Mirotic's game, guys, is tailor-made for today's NBA. He's a sharp-shooting big man who really helps his team space the floor.
And so Mirotic nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Rivers. 5 points in the game. Houston will not go. This is off the front iron. LA has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Clippers moving the ball around. Mirotic sets the screen for Johnson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Johnson's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic.
I don't even know what to tell him to do.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I
Got to
think.
get in the weight room.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Over in the corner, Livingston. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Johnson for 3.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
Bryant finds Rivers. Back to Bryant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Picked by Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position. It's stolen by Bryant. It's Rivers on the wing. Back to Gay. Bryant with a screen for Gay. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Summers. Johnson wide open. He fires. Cans the shot from the wing. Johnson's
could have
got
had that, but I
27.
don't know why he broke
You know,
that.
I don't think it's
I
ever
got
too late to
27,
make a
bro.
sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
That was not a better shot.
Rivers with it. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bryant.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off.
Play defense, don't fall.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And that sends Blake Griffin to the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive, and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Johnson the screen. Down low, here's Thompson. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
I had to give him a bucket back, you know, because he gave me that jump shot.
Call timing. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Rivers. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Houston can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 5. From deep, Johnson drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 30 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Houston, the pass to Rivers. Howard setting the pick for Rivers. No good on the triple. Clippers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Thompson, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Bryant the pass to Rivers. Griffin against Bryant. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Livingston. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's why I picked him up.
And Los Angeles guys,
I just wish he was younger.
Fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
Look, Tristan Thompson is a relentless glass eater on both ends.
Oh, this
so
team
you got to get a body on
I feel
it.
like it's coming together.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start.
Sean Livingston was literally injured the whole season. Like, I played one game with him, and he got injured.
At the elbow, it's Bryant.
Hopefully.
Looking to end the run.
I don't think Marcus Smart will play like him, but
Not quite enough defense.
they both play. They're both
just lucky he was off.
defending playmakers.
To the inside. And that'll be 2 free
But,
throws
like,
coming up. Officials on the
They
call.
play. They have different playing styles.
It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
That one is off.
Taking 2 shots.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the basket by Johnson.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Oh, Griffin in position. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Minnesota, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And right now for the Clippers, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Davis Bertans,
Play
Jackson
defense.
for Johnson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of possession.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Johnson surveying the floor. Good, another from 3.
Bro, get somebody else out there.
10th triple of the game.
I got this guy on the island.
Pass to Howard. Here's Rivers. He's got 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Johnson, that's for 2. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Johnson's got 15
They all NBA
points
first
here in
team,
the
bro.
second
Say I
half.
won MVP. Say I won defensive player of the year. Say I won MVP. They pull the same thing up every time.
From 12 feet out. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's John. Connects again from distance.
Say I dropped 72 in the game. I think that's what it is.
Three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Gay right side. Over Summers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Clippers leading by 17. Johnson outside. Bertans, a screen on Dudley. Johnson's shot is off.
I was going to do a pick and roll, so
And
I
it's Rivers
just
with the
realized it
ball.
was
He brings
Davis
it up for the Minnesota
Bertans.
Timberwolves.
He cannot score in the paint to save his life. I'm trying to get him open. I need to figure out how to get people open shots.
Howard with a screen on Johnson. They get it back.
Of course.
Howard, that's good. Howard's got 6 points.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard
really
knows how
it,
to use those gifts that he possesses.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And in a groove and showing.
I mean, somebody at point guard, whoever it is, either trying to live this thing already.
Impressive here.
But that's no dudes. Marcus Smart, and then we have shooting guards. Blake Griffin as small forward. Power forward, Tristan Thompson center.
And it's Howard
That's how I
finishing
said.
it off.
Yeah, nice job that time by
Since, you know,
rolling
Blake
after
Griffin can't
setting
play
a
no
solid
defense.
screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
Left side, Smart. Griffin kicks to Johnson. And the bucket
Play
is
defense,
good.
stop fouling.
3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here is Carter Williams. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become
That's how I'm
competitive.
gonna wait till the offseason to do it.
Tim Johnson is checked in for the Clippers. Minnesota also with the sub.
Get
Gay's
rid of
checked
all the
in.
auto-generated players in the offseason. Make them trash.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Dudley against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Kick by Yao. 3 from Gay. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
That should be a bucket. That's Jared
Here's
Dudley.
Griffin.
No offense.
It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Timberwolves trail by 20. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Bertans. Bertans, a screen on Gay. And stolen by Yao. High post, Bryant. Back to Dudley.
Yeah, he knew not to go up with that.
Pass to Gay. Yao with a screen on Griffin. It's stolen by Bertans. Griffin down low. He's covered by Gay. Griffin's shot is off.
I think I'm the best player in the league.
Here's Carter Williams. Down low. Here's Yao. Count it. Good.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Clippers leading by 18. Griffin a screen on Gay. Johnson goes in. Here's Griffin. Some solid defense from Bryant. Timberwolves shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And it's good for 2.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. So for the Clippers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Bertans. And it's DeJuan Summers in for Xavier Henry. Picked by Griffin. Johnson, the pass to Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Now here's Rivers. Right side, Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Griffin. The shot by Bryant, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And finished off by Griffin.
An eye-popping throwdown. Griffin makes it look so easy when he hangs like that in the air.
Rio Romeo is one of my favorite artists.
Rivers with it on the wing.
She had one of the best albums last year.
Back to Rivers. Over Smart. Howard kicks to Gay. 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smart with this screen on Gay. Pass to Griffin. A 15-footer. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Houston. Pulls up. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Timeout called, Timberwolves. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So, for the Clippers.
Oh, I literally just set my... That shit pisses me off.
Here's Bryant. Pass to Rivers. Here's Houston. Bryant in the post. Griffin on him. And it's Bryant missing. Clippers leading by 20. Here's Johnson. Hits it again.
Play defense, stop fouling.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Bertans, he's checked in for Thompson. Jeremy Grant comes in for Griffin. Landry Fields checking in for DeJuan Summers. And Raul Neto subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's Bryant. That one drops for him. Bryant's got 36.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And the Clippers call time here. The Clippers making a switch here. Abrimas is checked in. So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
They just don't have no real point guard. Once they get a real point guard, they got Yao Ming. I saw a tall dude. I didn't know it was Yao Ming. I just thought it was auto-generated, dude. 40, like I said, he had a good game. 40, Dwight could have did more. But, you know, we have better games. Wait, 11 for what? 11 for 16? Yes, sir. Let's go check the NBA records. Actually, I don't even remember where it's at. Oh, I'm not even up there. That's crazy. I thought that 72-point game was something. Yeah, but nobody's catching me in three-pointers. Dude, that was just the game I just played. TJ, 27 free throws, of course. Playoffs. I need to shoot more in the playoffs. I need to have these records. Turnovers, of course. But in my defense, that's not why I was playing. I had the most points. I had the top 5, and I didn't even play the whole season. I did get injured around the All-Star break, so I didn't miss as many games as I would have if I would have got injured during a different part of the year. I'm trying to get up there with blocks. I guess Blake does do that good.